All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honor to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutation to Yakim throughout the four winds, pushing his truth and sincerity. All right, as you can see, titled Admired by Everyone, but only cares about his own. And this is speaking on Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, because the whole world, for the most part, claims to be in love with this person or this deity or what they call God is going to come back and save them, But through deception, these people really believe that someone's coming for them, okay? When in numerous occasions in the scriptures, he actually tells you, I'm here for my people, all right? And this is part of the mystery that's only going to be revealed to the elect men of this certain nation, all right? But it's a stumbling block. It's a big stumbling block into the world, okay? Only that first fruit and that small number and that small remnant is truly going to understand what these scriptures are speaking of, all right? This is Matthew 27 and 37. And set up over his head his accusation written, this is Yahweh Shai, King of the Jews. Now, when you look at that word king, and it specifies of the Jews. So this is their king. So this would mean if a ruler has a kingdom and is saying of the Jews, who's dwelling in that land with this person? It will be his people, the Jews. It says King of the Jews. All right. It don't mean that you're going to have Egyptians in there. It don't say King of the Jews. If he was for everybody, he was king of everybody. In this sense, in this mind frame, it would say King of everyone or King of the world. All right. But it says King of the Jews. Okay. It personally broke off who is speaking of. Okay, we're going to get it again. This is Mark 15 and 9. But Pilate answered them, saying, will ye that I release unto you the King of the Jews? Okay, so he knew. He wasn't calling, Pilate wasn't calling Yahweh Shai King of the Romans. Okay, or King of the Grecians. He said King of the Jews. It's a separation. So he's letting you know this ain't our king. When Yahweh Shai came back, he would have said King of everyone. Okay? But notice how it's telling you right here, he's King of the Jews. And does not Yahweh Bashim Shai say, does not the scripture say, I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever? When and what point in time did it come to where he said, I'm the king of everyone now? Never happened. Luke 23 and 38. And a superscription also was written over him in letters of Greek and Latin and Hebrew. This is the King of the Jews. So it even specified in different languages, man. This is the King of the Jews. Gave it to you in 3 different languages. Okay? You passed by, if you was Grecian and you read that, wow, he's the King of the Jews. You passed by and you was Latin, and what did it say? King of the Jews. And Hebrew, King of the Jews. This is our power. He's for his people. Okay? It don't get no simpler than that. John 19 and 3. And said, hail, King of the Jews. And they smote him with their hands. I mean, what else do you need to see? King of the Jews. Self-explanatory, man. But the whole world is deceived. All right? This is John 7 and 35. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go into the did disperse among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles. Okay, but the Jews were talking. All right, it says, then said the Jews amongst themselves, not everybody. So they were speaking. So this shows you right here that Yahweh Shai, and when he put forth the 12, go to the Jews that don't know what's really going on and explain to them. And that's when you get a lot of Paul's writings. All right. It's just lack of understanding. This is Matthew 15, 24 and 26. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. All right. Now, this is Yahweh Shai's own words. How do you fight that? If he said it out of his own mouth, how can you dispute that? Lack of understanding. Verse 26. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to the dogs. Now, this is someone from another nation. Look what he called her. A dog. I'm not going to take what's for my chosen and give to you, you fucking mutt. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sums up to. That's what it boils down to. These other nations are dogs. They're nothing. They're fucking peons. They're beneath us, bruh. And we got to get back into that kingly mind frame and understanding. We're going to be the rulers of the next kingdom to come forever. Fuck everybody else. That's how they look at us right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, we dogs to them right now. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is Matthew 10, 5 and 7. It says, these 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. Why? If this was for everybody, wouldn't the gospel be preached to everybody? But why is he distinguishing and separating the Gentiles if he came to save the Gentiles? If you catch my drift. Okay, it shows you a difference. All right. It says don't enter in Samaria because it was Canaanites, it was Africans, it was Hamites there. Don't enter, don't go there. I'm not my people. Why would I want to save them? It says, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Now, key point right here. Go rather to the lost sheep. Lost means you're not in your home. Okay? You're not at home. You're lost. You're wandering. Okay? You're wandering. That's why today, when you ask a so-called black person where they're from, they can't tell you who they are. They can't tell you. That's lost sheep. All right? And if you notice something about a sheep is very docile. They follow. That's why Yahweh Shai is known as the shepherd. And the shepherd gathers up his sheep and he guides them. That's what the elect men are. All right? This is simple, man. This is very simple. But people lack understanding. All this love for this so-called Jesus character. All this love for him. But guess what? He only loves his people. And his name is Yahweh Shai. He only loves his people. To hell with everybody else. All right? It says, and as you go to those people, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, house meaning body. And when he planted his seed into those 4 women, he got 12 sons. All right? And those offspring, the offspring of those 12 sons are here today. But look what he's telling them. And as you go, preach the good news to them, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Your rulership is at hand. So get right. Okay, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to you, Akim, pushing this truth throughout the 4 winds. Shalom.